Alright, this tutorial is going to show just a few quick things about how to edit the audio on your movie. That usually shows up as a separate track underneath video, and I believe if you click the little microphone or speaker symbol here, you can change the way it looks, and I highly recommend using the one where you can actually see these sound files underneath, because that's going to really help with editing. For this, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And most of these actually represent the words that are being said in the movie. So you can see places where there's a pause, and if you actually made a little mistake, you can usually actually go in and you could actually even cut out a certain word. Alright, but just in general, the yellow line is the volume, and so if you needed it to be louder, you can click on the yellow line and lift it up, and you see the 4.29 dB. That stands for decibels. That means it's going to be louder, and anything less than 0 means it's going to be quieter. So if you've got a section that's too quiet, you could try bumping it up a little bit. If you've got a section that's too loud, you could drop it down a little bit. For this one, I'm going to leave it pretty much at 0. Another thing that may be helpful is actually separating the audio from the video. There may be one or two places where that's useful, so you can right click on the audio and go to unlink audio and video. And what that'll do is, if you needed to trim the video a little bit but you wanted to keep your audio, you can now trim just the video, and it's going to actually keep the words separate. So if there was a case where you wanted to use you're talking from one clip but a video from a different one, you could right click on them, go to unlink audio and video, and then you can edit them separately. Another thing that may be useful is just to delete the audio altogether. We've got a number of our projects where we're not going to be using the audio that was recorded. We're going to be doing what's called a narration or a voiceover. So I'm just going to delete, and if I wanted to get rid of the audio on more than one clip, you can just hold down Shift and click on each one of them, right click and go to delete audio. And now I have just my video clips, and there's no more sound. Alright, so that's just a few little tips with editing the audio, like adjusting the volume and deleting the audio from the video if you need to.